the Lumberjaks, for some reason, have a problem with Alpha being on the outside of the ring.
Okay.
As long as he is on the outside
Welcome
of the
back
ring,
to Regional
they
Championship
are not going to be
Wrestling's
on the
Mega
inside
Brawl.
of the ring.
And we are here with a tag team matchup as the manager over there in purple, Johnny Glitter, represents his tag team of the Lumberjaks, Jack and Jake Molson. Their opponents are in the ring, the Love Connection, Sweet George Anthony and Sweet Daddy J Love, and they are being brought to the ring by a former tag team champion in the WWE, Alpha. There's George Anthony. The Lumberjaks don't want to be outside the ring too long, or they'll be counted out. Johnny Glitter is upset that the Love Connection went ahead and got Alpha, the Wild Samoan, to be in their corner. We'll get a glimpse of Alpha. There he is over there. And he's there to keep an eye on Johnny Glitter.
That Samoa cheats a lot. Do you hear that, Doggy? That Samoa cheats a lot. We were robbed because we did not know he was supposed to come to the ring. He's supposed to be over there selling his pictures.
There you heard it. Johnny Glitter talking about Alpha, the Wild Samoan. And here we go. Nice maneuver. We're having some technical difficulties, so bear with us. I'll keep you up on all the action. Whoa. Maybe not. There we go. Somewhat. Body slam by George Anthony. He's in the ring with Jake Molson. Leg drop off the top rope. Johnny Glitter complaining to the referee. There's nothing to complain about. Everything is legal. We need to get focus here on the camera. I don't know what happened to the camera here. Jake Molson whips in George Anthony, and nice slam by Jake Molson. Right now, there are no tag team champions in Regional Championship Wrestling, but these two have to be considered the top tag teams in the RCW. Hey, and here comes Sweet Daddy J Love. These tag teams know each other very well. They've wrestled each other on numerous occasions. Johnny Glitter is the one that helps the Lumberjaks win their matches. And today, the Love Connection decided to get Alpha, the Wild Samoan, to be out there to watch Johnny Glitter. So now, we possibly could have a fair matchup here tonight. Right now, we got a double team by the Lumberjaks with a double shoulder on Sweet Daddy J Love. Referee trying to get Jake Molson out, and Jack Molson working on it.
Contenders for the belts. You should know that, just like all of these peons here in Pennsylvania.
There you go, Johnny Glitter saying that the Lumberjaks should be the #1 contenders for those tag titles. Not a lot of people would agree with that. They feel that the Love Connection should be the #1 contenders. We'll find out tonight, because the winners will be the #1 contenders, and they will go into a tournament that's going to be held later on. And look at this, Johnny Glitter. And Alpha is coming to get Johnny Glitter. Alpha's singing, he's going to beat him up. I can't say what he said, but I hope Alpha gets a piece of Johnny Glitter, because Johnny Glitter, he's something else. And now look at that. Johnny Glitter is running scared. Alpha, the Wild Samoan, with some kind of an object. And here we go, Jake Molson with a clothesline. There's a one. Not yet. Alpha looking at Johnny Glitter. We got some action outside the ring. We're going to have action inside the ring. This is going to be a matchup, like I said. And you can hear the crowd. Oh, what a backbreaker. 1, 2. Johnny Glitter says it was a 3, but it was a 2. There's a referee in the ring, not you, Glitter.
He's giving up. I hear him. He's giving up.
I think they should have had Alpha handcuffed to Johnny Glitter. That would have been better. But the fact of the matter is, nobody even knew Alpha was going to be out there. Sweet Daddy J needs to make a tag, or he's going to go down. There's a tag right now. Jack Molson in, and he gives a shot right into Sweet Daddy J Love. And another one. At the last event, the Say No to Drugs event, Sweet George Anthony wrestled one of the Lumberjacks, Jake Molson. Now they're in a tag team matchup. So this is going to be good. I like to see this. There's Alpha. You can hear the crowd. They're with the Love Connection. We got a double team. Referee needs to start to make the count there. Look at that. They're pressing him. J Love is being pressed. Oh, face first into the mat.
The Lumberjacks pressing
Woo!
over his head.
We're going to have a 3 count right here unless he has some more left in him to kick out. Referee is not even paying. Right there. 1, 2. Not yet. It's not going to take much more, though. J Love needs. Look at the choking.
Get him the hell out of here right now. He can't sit down.
I'll tell you what, Alpha hasn't touched Johnny Glitter yet, but his presence alone has got Johnny Glitter in an uproar. Maybe the Love Connection knew what they were doing. And look at this side slam by Jake Molson. And a leg drop by Jack Molson. The Lumberjacks. Big men like that. As you can see, Alpha the Wild Samoan letting the referee knows he needs to get in on those double teams. It's amazing, the Love Connection knew Alpha knows about tag teams. He's a 3-time former WWE Tag Team Champion. And nice maneuver as J Love moves out of the way, and Jack Molson made a big mistake right there. Alpha's right there cheering on J Love, letting him know he needs to get over there and make that tag. And he does it. George Anthony is in the ring. And look at the strength. Body slam. He kicks Jack Molson. I liked how George Anthony looked towards the corner to make sure Jake wasn't getting in. And he's attacking, and we got a count right here. Look at Jake Molson's in the ring. George Anthony. He got reversed by Jack. Oh, what a clothesline. Still no 3 count. You can see Johnny Glitter sweating. I don't know if it's from fear or if he's scared of the fact that his team is going to lose. Look at these shots to the back. Jack needed to make that tag to his brother Jake, and he did it. And now Jake's back on top. These are the 2 that wrestled at Say No to Drugs event 96. You can order that on DVD. Oh! They had a great match at Say No to Drugs event. Now they're both in tag team division. They're both #1 contenders in tag teams. Oh, what a clothesline by Jake Molson. And I'll tell you what, George Anthony wasn't going anywhere. He sends him into the ropes and a big backdrop. Crowd and Alpha and Jay are trying to get George back on top as Jack Molson was tagged in, and he's going for a side slam. Oh! He went for a side slam, and Jake Molson dropped an elbow right on George. This could be it. But only a 2 count. The referee shows it was just a 2. I hate to say this again, but whoa, just as I was going to say it, George Anthony with a shooting kick. There's Alpha right there helping his man, telling him where to go. Alpha the Wild Samoan, 3-time former WWE Tag Team Champion, so he knows what he's talking about. Oh, and the referee needs to step in once again. Another double team on the Lumberjacks. Right there, he's so close, so close. Make the tag, and no. Jack Molson stopped him from making that tag. He sends him into the corner once again. Oh! George Anthony. Oh! Sweet Daddy J-Love. And chokes him off the top rope. Jack Molson's in a lot of trouble. His shoulder's probably damaged. Only a 2 count. Jake Molson came in. He must have known that his brother was history. There's a nice, what do you want to call it? Illegal to do, but he did it nicely. Tags his brother Jake. I don't know. And now George trying to help out his partner. We got another double team here. Are they going to press him again? Oh! Jay switched it around. 1, 2, no! Whatever they tried to do, Jay reversed it on him. I think they were going to go with that press again. I don't think Jay would have been able to last if they would have did it again. Look at this. We got Pandemonium now. Pandemonium. I'm getting tongue-tied here. All 4 men are in the ring. Referee is talking to Johnny Glitter. He needs to get in there and stop this. We got all 4 men in this matchup right now. And look at that, George just slammed down one of the Molsons. I think that's Jake. Yes. Jack Molson is outside with Jay. George is going to the top. Moonsault, but nobody was home. Nobody was home for that moonsault by George Anthony. Power bomb. Jake Molson, power bombs. George Anthony. Johnny Glitter and Alpha are outside battling it out. But while that's going on, Jake's got the tag rope and he's choking away on George Anthony. Alpha finally got his hands on Johnny Glitter. I wish we could have seen it. But look at George being choked out. The referee has rung the bell. And that's it, folks. The Lumberjacks, Jack and Jake Molson, were disqualified. So the Love Connection gets the win. Sweet Daddy J is giving Jack Molson a headbutt, and he's got the rope in his hand. He might be getting ready to give him a piece of his own medicine. And there's Alpha, the Wild Samoan, looking to get another piece of Johnny Glitter.
Bob Starr says the winners, the Love Connection.
And there you have it. Sweet Daddy J-Love and Sweet George Anthony